Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Megaman 5. I'm the Mysterious JG. We can now stage select, and I believe Stone Man, Napalm Man, and Starman are all bosses that some folks suggest you can take on first, because they can be defeated with the Mega Buster. But now that we've got his weakness, I'm going to see if we can take out Wave Man. I'm Poseidon, Lord of the Ocean, he seems to say. He's got some pretty sweet stage music going here. Oh, I'm already remembering this as being one of the harder stages. Yeah. Just getting hit by everything here. That's my strategy to get through. So I'm gonna need to start getting some... Oh. I think you get sucked into those things whether you like it or not if you're not careful. Yep. Now I'm just gonna try to get the health, but I did it wrong. And don't get the 1-up either. Oh, and here's one of those enemies that's just not gonna be defeated by any of your weapons. Wow. Wow! I stink. Okay. I don't think I got to the first continuation point there. Nope. Well, we got a nice save slot where we actually have some extra lives, and I'm not going to want to lose. It's a little bit closer to what you're supposed to be doing. Now, what can I do as far as... Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Didn't help a bit. Oh, I got a little bit more health here. Jesus, I slowly avoid the game's various dangers, taking damage as often as possible. Now this part I remember because it gets into... I'm gonna have to use... I don't think charging up the shot's helping me here. There's something going on, I remember. You can't just stay on the far right. You use these bubbles to climb, but if you stay on the right, there's gonna be spikes. I think eventually I gotta make my way over to the side. Here we go. I think this is it. I think this is the extent of the puzzle here. Well, no. I'll have to find a bubble. There we go. Well, health would be good. Or this. Okay. So it's a... I feel like Grimmeth should be here. We should be riding skateboards together as we fight these enemies. Or, boogie boards. It's our hovercraft bonus stage. We keep taking damage from the, everything. Yeah, not really... Oh, please don't tell me I gotta go through the bubble thing again. Okay, I do not have to go through the bubble thing again. But I'm not having that much, how many lives have I got in reserve? I'm about a normal life count now. Some rapid fire button pressing would be good here. Probably want to stay near the middle. Oh, jerk. Double jerk. Causing me to get hit by everybody else, too. Oh, and of course there's some kind of boss I'm going to have to deal with now that I'm already at terrible health. A little health from that? Maybe? No, it's more of this. Ugh. I don't know about this, guys. I've got no lives in reserve now. And, somewhere along the way, we're supposed to find ourselves a letter. Which I just don't seem to be finding. Sure hope I beat the boss in the first try at this rate. There is a certain amount of luck here, just in terms of getting some health picks-ups along the way. There's probably no reason for me to be anywhere but as far away as possible from this guy when I'm fighting him. To try to minimize how many times I'm going to jump right into his shot when it was fired horizontally. No health drop, huh? Okay. You can be like that if you want to, game. That's okay. I'm going to be a big jerk. That was pretty damn useful. I kind of needed that, not gonna lie. Game just goes from 0 to generous out of nowhere. 1-up is really what I desperately need right now, but I missed the letter, too. Oh, man, nothing's going right today. Well, I gotta come back and do this stage again anyway to get that letter, but it'd still be nice to kind of actually beat it on camera on the first attempt. Alright, well, I don't have any lives in reserve to play with, but I do remember that he's weak against charge, which you literally just slide around and charge happens, so. And I hate this game. Alright, well, that didn't go well. Let's go ahead and load, since I at least have an extra life with this other password. Oh, I thought this was like the easiest game. Now I am kind of remembering, even with his weakness, he's a tough boss, because it's a little bit like Shadow Man with top spin. Like, you're in there, you have to use your body to damage him, so as soon as you're, you know, it's tough to do it without constantly taking damage yourself. It's not a very long stage. None of the stages in this game seem particularly long. And I've improved my game there a little bit. This is really annoying to me, though. I want to be able to actually get that 1-up over there. So I didn't get the health at the top. I can live with that. At least I finally got this to work. And this should give me enough lives that I really need to just get it done now. So not ultra smooth, had to continue, but with that extra life and by actually grabbing the password from before rather than continuing, I now have a little bit extra to work with. And yeah, that hover bike stage, I mean, maybe somebody out there can do that whole thing and consistently never take a hit. And that's fine if you can do that. To me, it's really luck dependent. Do you get any health drops as you're going to keep you afloat, as it were? If you get some health drops along the way, even a 1-up or 2, easy peasy. And there might be better weapons I could be using, although I don't think you get to use other weapons. I think you're just fighting using the cannon that this thing has. And I guess you could learn the pattern. probably doesn't change, yeah. Like this guy, I knew he was coming out after a couple of attempts. Maybe I'm just being overly panicky. Maybe if I just chill out, it'd be fine. It's not fine! Ah! It isn't fine! There's robot dolphins / shrimp or something. I think what's bothering me really the most is that this mini-bosses are supposed to drop health when you beat them. That's a thing that I'm used to. Although I'm learning how to control his pattern a little better. Just don't jump until after he shoots, and he will shoot straight towards you. That's not that complicated. Although, once again, I'm going to need some health drops from these guys if I want to get through this. And I'm not getting them. Oy. Well, I recall this as being one of the tougher, and it's not long. None of the stages in this game are that long. But I did recall this as being one of the harder regular boss stages, so... Things get a bit tricky with this in the post-Robot Master stages, of course. Well, there's a 1-up. As long as I get those, I can't complain. I'm getting plenty of chances. And I'm not wasting ammo on any Robot Master weapons, because I'm not using Charge Man for anything until I get to the boss. Actually, what I need to do is remember that I'm going to have to be looking out for that letter. Well, there you go. I just tank those guys and hope they drop health, and then everything's fine. Ow. Alright, you. I don't understand how you're controlling the flow of water here so that I'm not actually moving forward and you're not moving back, but it seemed like an awful lot of metal and circuitry went into you, considering I can't see how you're useful to people for anything other than trying and failing to kill Mega Man. Letter should be coming up anytime now, except that I'm dead. So that's why it's not coming up right now, because I'm dead. You don't have that much. I mean, you know, it probably... I know in action games, when I watch other people play action games, if I watch somebody else Let's Playing a strategy game and I get frustrated, it's usually because they're taking too long to make a decision that I don't think is that difficult. In action games, it's usually because when you watch someone else play an action game, in most cases, unless it's like a really bad bullet hell game, it looks like, oh, that looks easy. Like, I get what you gotta do, just don't get hit by those guys. What's your problem? You don't have that much maneuverability here. This little thing I'm piloting on is not really moving that fast when I go back and forth, and you don't have a great jumping height either. And I'm starting to really worry about my ability to defeat Waveman, just based on the fact that you have to get real close to him and take a bunch of damage, and I don't know the timing on his invulnerability frames that I can actually do more damage than I'm taking. I'm just a worrywart, what can I say? This is very much a game that's more stressful to Let's Play than it is to just play. I wouldn't really worry that much about needing several tries to... I was jumping! I was jumping! It wasn't allowing me to jump because I was in the damage pose. I don't want this to turn into that frickin' ring... Oh, and there I was at the end. Thanks, game. I don't want this to turn into the frickin' Ringman video from the last LP. I was working on the same stage for like an hour. I didn't really anticipate any of the stages being as big of a pain in the butt as Ringman turned out to be. Now I'll start finding the jumpy guys. There's It's not even that helpful to be jumping against them sometimes because you still end up getting hit. I guess probably jumping those little stationary conical ones is better than shooting them just because it takes so many shots to kill them. Well, you cornered me that time, you jerk. I couldn't wait for you to shoot because it would have been right in my face anyway. Thanks for the health drops, by the way. Much appreciated. Just sticking back and taking hits from these guys occasionally might be the thing. At least it'll give me time to see that letter coming. Well, I got a 1-up, apparently. Got it! And lost, but at least I got the frickin' letter now. Hooey. This is not going smoothly at all. I might cut this session a little short. It doesn't seem like I'm in the right, I don't know, mindset for this game. Even playing against Chargeman, I found like it's only a couple minutes in. I don't want to go to like medical excuses, but like my thumb was starting to bother me just from a few minutes of playing this game. Nice big health pickup I didn't need there. Well, there's a 1-up. See, I can't... Every time I start complaining that the game is being mean to me, it gives me a 1-up, and I just feel like a big baby. Yeah, well. It's Mega Man 5, folks. This is not Dark Souls 2. I should be able to handle this. I might not look like some kind of Nintendo pro game counselor as I do it, but I ought to be able to handle this game. The important thing is that Mega Man has a super sweet jet ski that he gets to use to traverse the stage, and then I no longer have to worry about collecting that letter, the Scarlet Letter, that proves that Mega Man is an adulterer. Okay, just take a hit from every single enemy and get... There we go. Again, I guess I should be whining more, because when I whine, the game's like, here you go, kid, just calm down. Don't overdose on your Adderall, kid. We'll give you a health pickup. Just chill. And even a 1-up. They're like, alright, kid. Issue now is going to be running out of... as if I just do a really shitty job against... Chargeman, or rather Waveman, with my charge kick and run out of the ammo for it, and now I have a bunch of lives and I'm trying to beat him with the Mega Buster, which is apparently not the way to do it. So I'm not going to use any of it this time because we don't have full health. Doesn't seem that bad, does he? But he's bad enough. How many shots have I got? I got several shots at him. Temptation to save straight is strong, guys, but... Problem is, when are you supposed to hit him? Oh, like here. If you're just using Mega Buster, when do you actually hit the guy? Because I can, you know, with time you can learn the pattern to avoid the harpoon. I don't feel like the last time I played this on an emulator I actually needed to use save states to beat any of the bosses. But he is being a bitch. There we go. Artless, but successful. Story of my life. Except for the successful part. Well, there you go. That's as close to sequence breaking as I'm going to get, because Wave Man is one of the bosses you're supposed to beat last. But that is his weakness. It's not like if you beat him, oh, I've got Gyro Weapon and Starman Shield. I mean, I'm not using any of that shit. It's just, it's always going to just be Charge Kick. So, but there we go. Got it done. Took a bit longer than Crash Man did, but it is done, and we got the letters, and that is the main thing. Once you got the letters, and you can get Beat Weapon, then the world is yours. When we come back next time, I'll be fighting some other Robot Master. I haven't quite figured out which one. I suppose it'll be whoever's weak against Wave Man, and I'm going to try to sequence break it that way. Who's weak against Wave Man? Starman is weak against Water Wave, but he's also one of the guys you're supposed to be able to beat with a Mega Buster. Nobody else is weak against Wave. Well, I mean, I guess some of the not Robot Masters, but the big bads at the end of the game might be weak against Wave Man. But yeah, I think I'll just do Starman next. And whether I beat him with the Mega Buster or the Wave Cannon, you'll have to tune in and see. You'll also have to tune in and see if I start pitching fits and then get health items and immediately calm down. That is also a distinct possibility. We'll catch you guys next time.